This episode brought to you by the Legal Law Office of Murray and Finley, custody specialists. If you can't solve it yourself, solve it with an arm wrestle.
Hey everybody, we're watching Over the Top and you are listening to Miscast Commentary.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I am Joe Finley.
I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And we're dipping back into the Sylvester Stallone pool. I haven't been there in quite a while.
Haven't been in that pool. I missed it though, you know.
Water feels just fine.
Feels nice and warm, like somebody just peed in it.
Yeah, well, and everybody peed in it.
Which was me.
And poured motor oil in it and
Dead animals.
Had a weird, sexy, romantic comedy about their son. And that's essentially what this movie is. It's a weird little romantic comedy about their son.
About their son and Riggs.
Riggs. Oh, not
the
that
sequel
kind of Riggs.
actually was it was way too close to Transformers, where it was Riggs arm wrestling for the custody of humans.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's Real Steel, essentially.
Oh yeah, exactly. I forgot about that movie.
All right. Well, only one thing to do. We're gonna get this Canon film.
Let's fucking do this thing.
And we're gonna press play.
Now. Right when I said it there, that's when you should have done it.
Yeah.
You're behind it. It's too late. You can start again.
Yeah. Everybody. Show's canceled.
WB, baby. So what they put their money towards sometimes. Yeah. I don't, you know?
Yeah.
Just don't.
Well, this is the thing is it's not a Warner Brothers.
Look at this.
It's not like it's a Warner Brothers movie here, but it was actually like a Canon. It's a Golden Globus Canon film.
Canon. They've done a lot of films that I've seen.
Well, I saw a lot of the ones we've done on here.
Yeah.
They did
we should be. They should give us some kind of retro contract.
Well, seeing as there's no Golden Globus anymore,
Golden Globus.
Golems.
Oh my God! Look at that font.
That is a fantastic font. That looks like it's like something you would get as a temporary tattoo.
Yes, that does look pretty fucking sweet. That looks like a cock
Ducky
rock
bag.
album cover.
Oh, totally.
Or like an AC/DC cover. I think the cover of this film, which looks like Maximum Overdrive, meets like there was some kind of a silver eagle flying. Like it was amazing. It looked like like an action movie mixed with.
Oh, absolutely. So the movie was directed by Menachem Golan, who he wrote and directed. Fuck you. It's been I will say, like, I get not related to anything that's going on. It's been a while since we've recorded together because it's been the holidays.
It has been. How were your holidays?
Really good. We'll talk about that for the holiday episode.
Yeah.
That one makes.
Oh my God, the music is by Giorgio Moroder.
Yes.
I'm not even kidding you. He's like a total techno guy.
Oh, is he?
He's got a whole song in that one Daft Punk album. He's
really?
the creator of like techno music.
I love.
This is going to be amazing.
It kind of blows my mind that like you just said something not only useful but also not ironic. It was just like I'm not making fun of anything.
Holy shit! Look at this guy.
But anyway, so Menachem Golan, he wrote and directed 47 different movies. Among them were Delta Force, Mac the Knife. He produced The Apple, Hercules, Death Wish 2. Well, everything from Death Wish 2 on. Break-In and Break-In 2, Electric Boogaloo, Missing in Action, American Ninja, Runaway Train, Cobra, Superman 4, Masters of the Universe, Bloodsport, The Phantom of the Opera with Robert Englund. Death Warrant and the 1990 Captain America.
Oh my God, dude! I literally have goosebumps. I take back what I said about you, Netanyahu. Your movie career. This guy makes the best movies I've ever seen.
Oh, these guys are amazing. If you have not seen the documentary, it's called Electric Boogaloo, and it's all about the Golden Globus team and like the stuff they made, and it was just like all about just make the movie with boobs, and like it was just like these crazy things.
That shit.
It was so bad. The movie The Apple, when it got laughed out of Cannes, And legit, they went into the guy's hotel room, and he was like trying to bust open the window so he could jump out and kill himself. Like, these guys were bananas people.
See how Stallone lives as a trucker? He's like, I gotta make it to my son's hat throwing ceremony.
Yeah. Stallone gets writing credit on this movie, as he always does with all his shit.
God.
He was talked into this movie. He said no dozens of times apparently, but his when asked why he finally did the movie, they said Golan just basically kept throwing more and more money at him to the point where he's like, all right, I'll do it. Nobody's ever gonna see this thing, so I'll just do it and whatever. And it did not do well. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
It did not do well. That is a shock to hear. Absolute shock.
Obviously, Stallone, as writer of this, he wrote Rocky. We know that he wrote First Blood and the other Rambo movies, Staying Alive, Rhinestone, Cobra, Cliffhanger, all those. Basically every movie he does for the most part. He's got some upcoming movies. He's in Samaritan, where he plays a superhero that everybody thought was dead, which is kind of an interesting story. There's nobody else really attached to it at this point. One called Tough as They Come. I have no idea he's directing this one. It's about a soldier who comes back after losing all 4 of his limbs in battle. I don't know if it's like a boxing Helena kind of thing, or even if he's I don't know if he's playing.
He plays his right arm.
Yeah, who knows? Hey, I'm over here. Hey, give me a hand.
So he's directing this movie.
He's directing.
Oh, he's going to have super limbs or powers or something. Or he'll get robot arms.
And in there, the Expendables 4 has been announced, and then there's a biopic he's doing of mobster Gregory Scarpa.
He's still going. He's very, very smart man. He's kept his characters going. His career has been going. Look at this Pam Grier looking broad. He's got his tie on. He knows he's coming to see the man. Look at that kid's got a sword. Jesus Christ.
I like how everybo's like, who is this monster who's wearing suspenders?
Does he smell like diesel fuel from a truck?
He probably does. Is that cum on his mouth?
Menahem Golan. This guy's the fucking man.
You gotta get you gotta really Jew up the
You know that Stallone was actually going to make a sequel to this based on a very, very popular Southern Chinese sport, Under the Table, where it's about foot slap fighting.
Nice.
Where you slap your feet against another person's feet. You don't hit them in the face or anything. That's against the rules. But it's a foot fight.
There can be pain.
Oh, of course.
I feel like this is the same place that they shot all the. It might actually be, now that I'm saying it, thinking about it, where they shot all the Chilton scenes in Gilmore Girls.
No way.
It looks a lot like.
Oh, it looks like Downton.
Everything looks like Downton to you.
Yes, it's true. Especially the McDonald's bathroom.
Downtown Abbey. I don't know. I'm sorry. So the guys who wrote the story for this, and probably the guys who actually wrote the actual screenplay until he showed up. David Engelbach, he wrote Death Wish 2, and he was actually a research assistant on Jaws. And then Gary Conway wrote American Ninja 2 and 3. And then he was actually an actor who was in a bunch of TV shows. He's the kind of the guy who runs the gamut of like 80s shows.
I love that. Imagine you're like, I wrote American Ninja 2 and 3. Yeah. Well, hey, at least the guy wrote 2 movies. I never wrote a full movie.
That's true.
I did write a treatment for American Ninja 19, but it never made it that far.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
I guess I could fill in the rest, but I mean, I don't want to write those ones. I wrote 19.
If he makes them all the way up to that, we green light this one automatically.
Yeah, that's what they said to me.
Yes.
Fucking bastards.
David Mendenhall here playing Mike, Michael, whatever you want to call him. Tons of voiceover work.
Really?
He did the Smurfs Christmas special. He was in Punky Brewster. But the most important one, which we actually have talked about before,
there's a picture of me and your dead mom.
Yeah, she's not dead yet.
Oh.
But he was Daniel Witwicky in the Transformers animated movie.
No way.
You Get the Touch.
You got the touch. Did he get the touch? You got the touch. He wasn't old enough at the time. He was too old.
He gets the touch from Sly in this one.
Exactly. He's just old enough here.
I heard one of the best things, I heard somebody talking about this movie one time, and they were showing when he shows his picture, and he's like, "This is proof that I'm your father." And then he's like, the guy said, he's like, once upon a time when you would look at that and you go, yeah, you can't fucking fake that.
Oh, he's never met his dad before.
No, they have not met. He was told to get lost.
He'll find out as the movie goes on, probably, that the mother is a drug addicted tramp or liar. He's been putting food on that table. He even washed his hair in some dirty old, in that bin that you dip the, the window. That thing with it, the spatula, the window spatula. What the fuck do you call that thing?
Squeegee?
Squeegee! He used to be a squeegee kid in Toronto for like 3 summers before
for sure.
Before he sucked off that guy in a limo and got a job at the TV company.
Oh, he's got like a murderer shrine of his son on there.
He only kills kids that look just like his son.
Yeah.
And he puts their picture up there.
Hawk hauling. It seems really tight. Like, it seems like it's more roomy in the ones that are in Ice Road Truckers.
Oh my God. Well, those are, look, this guy's just struggling to make ends meet in a world, whatever world this is.
It's not even a truck.
What year is this?
1988.
Oh my God. This is a bad year for trucking.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Well, what's kind of crazy too is he's a long haul truck driver and he doesn't have like the sleeping quarters on the back there. Like,
he's tough.
Yeah.
He sleeps while working out.
Yeah, exactly.
He's fucking Sylvester Stallone.
I'll just go fuck a broad and sleep at her house.
Exactly. He sleeps at those dirty car lots. He probably just lies in the back there.
This looks like the front of the golf club where they went in Beverly Hills 90210.
That truck looks like Jack Burton's truck from Big Showdown in Little Chinatown, Tokyo.
Not even
City.
close, but I love your effort. It has been in a movie we've done before, and we talked about it at the time.
That's right.
It was in The Wizard.
That's right. What a truck, eh?
And you can see the hawk hauling on the side. Like, they changed nothing about the truck. It's literally, they just drove it on over.
Okay, so now he was working for a hawk company. The front of his truck is like a hawk. He starred in another movie called Hawk. Do you think he's got like a hawk thing? He think, I'm the hawk. I'm like a hawk.
A hawk
Stallone,
fetish.
there's probably not a hawk fetish.
Yeah.
He's not like Troy McClure.
I really wanted to be Hawkeye in Avengers. I also want to remake MASH where I play Hawkeye.
He probably thought that he's like, I'm like a hawk. Looking around, working out.
I know my eyes look like.
Or maybe he's so manly
Yeah.
that even a hawk's talons could dig into his erect penis and it would just sit there. He would laugh.
I call that a hand job.
Yes. Oh, he's never been in a truck.
Why did he pull over?
I'm gonna run across traffic. Oh my God, kid!
Let him die.
Holy Lord!
Cut your
Is this your
losses.
son? Like, oh my God, were you in military school? Did this kid learn anything?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he would be made to do
holy
push-ups.
God!
Put a leash on that kid.
But did you just say that?
I don't understand why. Yeah, I don't understand why he stopped. He's like, stop the car. No, don't stop the car. You're on the
He would
highway.
have jumped out running. Look, this kid's crazy.
Yeah. Oh. Why do you hit him so much?
Because he was never there.
So what?
At least he came back at this age, kid. Jesus God.
I like that. It's a plot point. I hate
A
you.
plot to point.
I
Oh,
like
he
it.
ripped his own son's sleeve off because
Yeah.
he's a roid maniac.
Yes.
This is when Stallone actually looked like just like a ripped guy. And then until later body dysmorphia kicks in and he looks just like fucking like Terry Cruz's like left arm vein.
He had a real baby face there, though.
He does look very young and handsome.
So
there's
Robert Loggia, and look in the back, we see Terry Funk.
Oh my God, Terry Funk. Look at, he's gotten so, he used to be a bouncer at that shitty bar.
Yep.
And now he's got a suit and tie on and he's working for this evil guy.
It's basically like he went to, he worked for Ben Gazzara in the other one. So basically that's all he does.
Well, wait, is this the grandfather of the kid?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So Robert Loggia,
Don't touch me.
we know him from many things. He was in Revenge of the Pink Panther, An Officer and a Gentleman, Psycho 2, Scarface, Jagged Edge, Big was the big one for him, obviously. I Love Trouble, Independence Day, Lost Highway. He was in a bunch of the episodes of The Sopranos.
Just a ton of shit. He's in that vampire movie too. What was that vampire movie called?
Uh,
Innocent Blood.
I was gonna say Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So the mom thought it was okay, would be good for him to come pick the son up and meet his son.
You would think, seeing as the person who he's in Robert Loggia's care right now, you would think she'd probably give him a heads up, just so you know he's not going to be there when you go get him.
Yeah. She forgot.
Well,
The
that
80s.
actually reminds me.
They don't even have safe words in the 80s. If some trucker wants to come by and give your kid a ride, right on.
That reminds me of that one time when we were all out and about and I had a babysitter and we were outside playing, and my dad came home and he's like, "Yeah, come out with me." And I went out, and then the babysitter didn't know where I was because I didn't say anything and he didn't say anything. And then like everybody was like crying because I got like kidnapped or some shit.
Were you living here at the time?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you were among the people who was like,
oh
freaking
yeah,
out.
because
I
everybody
literally
was free. That's right. Raymond just started telling me. I was like, hey, this sounds familiar to me.
That was me, baby.
Sounds like oh my god, look at the 80s. You can barely see the waitress. There's so much smoke in there.
Yeah.
She's like, hey kid, you want a 100 or just a regular?
Yeah. I back in when the earliest version of the script did not have very much arm wrestling and that, and it was really the father-son story.
Right.
The studio wanted Don Johnson in the role of
the son.
of Lincoln. Yes.
Like, just what?
Yeah. No, he was going to be playing Lincoln Hawk. I assume that was probably not the name at the point.
Right.
But I know the guy one of the guys who did the story said that this like script got butchered when Stallone got his hands on it. It became like a weird action movie when it really wasn't beforehand.
Right. What did he add? Oh my god, there's Ron Jeremy and Diamond Dallas Page.
I was gonna say Harvey Weinstein and Diamond Dallas Page.
There's David Spade in the background.
I was gonna say Joe Dirt. So you just nailed that. That is amazing.
Nobody in here orders lemon water without getting their faggoty ass kicked.
That's definitely a place where the word faggoty gets used.
Oh my god, he does not believe in conspiracies. He does not believe in the Holocaust.
He's a nihilist.
My god.
I just love the idea that arm wrestling is so prevalent that he's like, you want to do like,
wait, what the hell is happening right now?
He's like, basically, he ordered a water, so now they're gonna arm wrestle.
Oh, that is why he was like, you don't order water in here. That really is.
Yeah, like that's.
Oh my god! So they're gonna go arm wrestle.
But I just like the idea that it's such a big thing. This is only the second place we've been in this whole movie. This is location 2.
This is like a world that's obsessed with arm wrestling. Yeah.
It's kind of like,
oh my god, this guy.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of, you remember there's the line in Karate Kid when they're like, are you you know about the Hill Valley karate tournament? And she's like, everybody does. Like, no, everybody doesn't know about a child's karate tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, you get the slaps? I want that. Will you be my slap guy?
Oh my god, yes. You don't even have to ask, bro. I'll just start on you.
I was about to
You'll
start
know the training begins.
Look at how big that dude is.
What else is this guy in? Was this guy No Holds Barred?
He was not in No Holds Barred.
Look at he just showed up and is sweating to death.
I don't have his name handy.
That's me. I like seeing big sweaty guys too because I'm that guy. I'm always like embarrassed about like I'm soaked in my sweat and other people's sweat.
Yeah.
This is gonna impress his son. Look, he's like, he had no idea his father was like. Yeah. Did the people in the bar know that he's an arm wrestler or something? Like
I don't
because
know.
How the fuck like.
Yeah. Oh,
usually you think they would. At least they're manly.
Somebody seems to know him.
Yeah,
so.
he's known.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's like, he's done. He's done, dude. He's done.
It's not if
his son's respect. It's over for him and his son's respect. It's over.
Yeah.
Nobody comes back from this position.
This is actually a really sexual place too. I feel like that's cheating, but like, let's not even worry about that.
Oh my god, what move is that? That's like when you pull when you're doing like rock scissors, when you're doing thumb war, and you stick your finger up. Boom. Yeah. Boom.
That sounds like an anal thing you're dealing with.
Oh my god. There's a lot of things I'm dealing with my anal, but that is not one of them.
So this movie was actually based on, or at least the character was actually based on a real arm wrestler whose name I'm trying to find right now. His name's John Brzenk. And he won a lot of crazy arm wrestling tournaments and stuff like that. They actually, as a promotion for this, they put on the over-the-top tournament, and that guy who this was based on, who his character was based on, won the whole thing.
No shit.
Yeah, and like he still was like winning, like as an old man, still like winning friggin' world arm wrestling tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah, they know. They know.
Yeah. This guy who plays Bull, originally, they wanted arm wrestling champion Clive Dean, but the guy who was like, you see how much bigger this guy is than Stallone.
Right.
The other guy was so much bigger. They're like, nobody will ever believe in any universe that he could beat him in an arm wrestling match. So they're like, nope, he's not going to be it. Then they went to a pro wrestler whose name I don't remember. He wasn't anybody of note.
To play the other guy.
To play Bull, who was
Right.
that guy there. And then he fell through, so they got this guy. And apparently he used to have hair, and they paid him $10,000 to shave his head. And he liked the look so much that they just never grew it back.
That's awesome. I'm sure they pay for that kind of thing back in the day.
It's a very plush hospital room.
Martha. Oh, she's in the hospital.
Yeah.
She knew that she was going to die, so she needed somebody to take care of her boy.
You got it. You figured it out.
Now she's. Oh.
I do like. I like the idea.
I'm okay. I'm at Club Med, honey. You know where I am.
I like the idea. I have to go now. Where do you have to go? You're in fucking hospital.
I have to go die now, babe. Don't worry. What? I mean, I have to just go to the bathroom. I mean.
Yeah, like that's like at the very least, it's like they're gonna be doing like some painful like insertions that I don't want you to hear.
Insertions,
but that was Susan Blakely. She has been in a Stallone movie before. They appeared together in Lords of Flatbush.
Lords of Flatbush.
Yeah, it's like
this is Utah. No, this is like
no.
looks like the Grand Canyon or something. Arizona.
Everything's fucking Utah, man. That's just my opinion.
Everything's fucking Utah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's like Debbie Does Dallas.
Pretty much. She was
a young
also,
girl named Everything goes to Utah. I'm sorry.
The moment has passed. No, she was also in The Towering Inferno, and she's another one who's appeared on like every TV show fucking known to man. If you turn off my radio one more time, I'm gonna fucking pull your head off. I want to hear the question.
Oh, jeez. You ever heard of vaginas? Oh, jeez. Vaginas.
He's not. Man, that's a...
My grandfather gave me the facts.
I would like to know this actual story, because you never... Yeah, so I didn't do it. So what did happen? They never actually... Yeah.
The only mistake you me was leaving.
Yeah, they just never, like, make... They
say
never connect those dots.
Well,
like,
clearly, your grandfather just told him all types of lies. Mm-hmm. That he sold drugs and he wasn't there because he was in jail because he was a drug dealer.
Well, it's probably one of those things where it's like, you know, the guy asks about his dad so many times. And they're like, you know what? Don't even worry about him. He was an asshole. Why is he driving on the left? Oh, it's one way. That's why. I was like, why is he driving on the left? Are they in fucking England?
Jolly old London, England town. Yeah. Oh, here it comes.
Here's our large canyon.
Uh-oh. Because he's rich. That's why she's got the rich girl hospital room.
Mm-hmm.
And what movie did you say they were together?
Lords of Flatbush. It was like one of his first ones. I'm pretty sure that's the one where he's like on the sub, like you see him.
Oh, like yes, I know exactly what scene that is. Yes, is that a Woody Allen movie?
I think I don't know. She's kind of weird. Like she looks like David Bowie.
Oh my god. Dude, I was thinking, she even has the tooth. Look at his tooth. She's got the tooth. I was like, I know this face.
Yes.
It's because it's David Bowie's.
Yes. This is what his last moments looked like. Robert Loggia was also with him at the end.
Robert Loggia's with us all at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that Robert Loggia.
He's dressed in his Independence Day general fatigues. And he's... given the situation, Finley, I think you should just go ahead and die now. All right, sir.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
I'll see what I can do.
But like, he's always been this old. Like he was, I know Big and this weren't that far apart, but
it's
like,
true. He has actually. Oh, Big. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Look at Terry Funk.
The guy on the left looks like if like some New Zealand like sketch artist was being Neil Patrick Harris. It's like,
that's true. Oh my god, he looks like one of the dudes from like They Live, but when you're looking, when you're not have your glasses on.
Yes,
looks like his wig's gonna come off any minute here.
He looks like he's somebody like if they made a They Live, where if you had put on your special 3D glasses, you'd be able to see who was like fucked up and stuff.
Humans, and, like, you see humans.
Yeah, yes, I think that would be a fun thing to do.
It's a reverse story. It's the aliens living in their alien planet. When they put the glasses on, they see humans amongst them.
Oh god,
it's Piper's not alive anymore.
No, he's not alive anymore.
Oh, they can CG him. The Piper hologram. If Dio gets a hologram, Piper should get one.
Everybody gets a goddamn hologram.
Mm.
All right,
he just say? He's like, if you can do it, I can do it. He's like, I'm going to have sex with this lot lizard over here. He's like, if you can do it, I can do it, Dad. It's my boy.
I got myself in a lot of trouble. My father-in-law is a long-haul truck driver.
Yes?
So my comments about truck drivers started to fall by the wayside after a while. I was sitting there, well, we'd be talking about like a truck stop, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my dad goes to that truck stop." I'm like, "It looks like it's got a big wide open space for a lot of gay relationships." Like stuff like that. She's like, "Stop it."
The George Michael commemorative bathroom that
Yes.
they have at most truck stops now.
Yeah, it's like, wow, like these are the most beautiful white walls of any public bathroom I ever saw. They were painted gray originally.
He does sleep in the truck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in hell.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like my father-in-law. This is why I know about like
fuck?
It's got a proper bed. Like he has a proper bed,
like
like
in
a
the back.
microwave
Yeah.
and all this stuff.
TV
He's got,
probably.
like, yeah.
It's probably got the whole thing going on.
Oh yeah,
Is it his truck or does he like get it from the?
it's his company's truck, but
Man,
like
that's a really thick. Did you see the sleeve of his ripped?
Yeah.
Like Jesus, it looks like the exact same outfit he wore in the kid Andy from Child's Play 3 when he went to military school.
Well, he is in military school, so it all lines up,
yeah,
right?
it's probably the same one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
they're
god.
doing some early morning exercises.
This is right out of fucking Real Steel. They ripped this off from Real Steel, which came out 30 years later.
He's taking a whole thing of just cologne.
I just like that it smells like a man. Oh, they're doing Tai Chi.
The truck's
sex.
gonna smell like a man. Let me tell you, with Stallone living in the fucking thing.
Oh, I think we need to videotape ourselves arm wrestling after this match.
My God!
After
this match,
Sorry, after this movie. After this movie, I want to arm wrestle you.
I was totally thinking about that
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, we're gonna do that. I'll set up the camera and we'll arm wrestle.
Over the top.
Oh, I'm gonna get killed because like legitimately right now.
Don't use your other arm. We'll do
No, they're both
under the top, a foot slap battle.
Oh, the foot slap
And
battle.
don't forget, there's also the underground under the top where they like dip their feet into like glass and then kick each other like that. It's like blood sport only with your feet,
like Rambo 3.
exactly.
or Hot Shots Part
Hot Shots
Two.
Part 2 with like the. Oh my God, that's just loose cologne. Every
That's
morning
one of-
they just open the thing, a bunch pours out into his hand, and he slaps it on.
I also just really don't like, especially because he's with a child, to have something that just says it smells like a man. Like it's just so like here. But
You know what smells like a man? His son's ass.
oh my god.
Hi-yo.
This
It's
canyon
cool
bit-
scenery though.
It is really cool.
Oh
Scenery.
my God, look at this.
He's got a fucking bow flex.
My boy. Oh my God, this is the most ridiculous movie.
My boy Chuck Norris did this. Well, and what's hilarious is that this is a
You got to get your foot up in there for under the table.
for the arm wrestling league. He's a part of the trucker division. And I'm like, what a stupid thing. Apparently, it's a real thing. There is a trucker division in like the world.
He did his homework on this one, man.
That's what I'm
You don't
saying.
think Stallone's going to write a movie about arm wrestling without reading something like it exists?
I honest to God think that he was being offered this movie about this father-son relationship and happened to have that he was a long haul truck driver in it. And then he probably heard about that other guy, that Brzezinski or whatever, and he's like, what? And he finds out he's in the trucker division. He's like, what if he was an arm wrestler? Everything becomes, it's like Rocky. I could do Rocky again. And what if instead of having a wife, she's fucking dead? Because I really don't want to deal with talking to a woman on screen.
Hell?
Not when I'm a long haul truck driver.
You're
and I can-
aggravated, aren't you? What did he say to him?
I don't know.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am, son.
That's amazing. No, he was basically just shit talking how like a brainless people become truck drivers and stuff.
I think
like
it looks cool. Like every time I see somebody doing a job in the movies, I'm like, man, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to be this guy, you know?
Well,
Not with his shitty ass son.
I was actually I was having one of those like weird like father to child talks that you have to have from time to time. You know, just trying to teach your kid how to act right. And it was one of those things I was just telling him about, like, never disrespecting somebody because of what job they have.
Right.
I was like, you'll see so many people at like a restaurant, like talking down to your servers and all that stuff. I'm like, it's their job and it's how they make money and it's how they put food on their family's table. And
nobody
all
is
this.
above
So
anybody.
no, and that's exactly, and
unless it's me.
So, and that's what I'm trying to teach my kids now, so that they're not shitheads.
You should teach them that nobody is above anybody else except Todd.
Yeah.
Like, teach him for real. Oh, my God, you're just going to laugh as a kid breaks your truck apart. Because this is the 80s, and, you know, who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
You know, like,
this was back in the days when you'd be allowed to stand up on the front seat of your car, of, like, your dad's car.
New buggy. The buggy. I love, too, because he's like, I'll teach my son a lesson, then he breaks the truck, and then I got to pay all this money to get it fixed.
Yeah,
That'll teach him.
I'll be homeless in no time.
I love how he sits in it. He sleeps in his truck sitting up.
Yeah.
Like pumping. He wakes up pumping iron all the time.
That would be amazing.
You know, like, they haven't stopped to eat or shit in like 5 days.
I picture there's just a giant hole in the bottom of the seat.
That's what I thought too, actually. Truck reeks. You gotta have one of those ones that like hits the back. You're like, oh, you're fucked.
Okay. So he basically was like,
how's he even touching the pedals?
Yeah, that's a great question, actually. But I like the basic idea of, he's like, oh, you say only a brainless person can drive a truck. Why don't you drive the truck? He's driving a truck.
He's doing pretty good.
He's doing all right, all things considered. Now, I don't understand why he hasn't shifted a single time.
I don't understand how...
He's got a lot of CB radios floating. Oh, no, the one's just this.
One's for just his trucker league.
Yeah.
One's his long distance one. One's local.
One's only sex talk.
Exactly. Sometimes he gets them mixed up because one's for family.
If you've never seen it, you can look it up on YouTube. There's an episode of like the old Chris Gethard show, like the cable access one, and the episode's called Straight Up Phone Sex. And literally they just take in callers and then they have phone sex, but it's like Hannibal Buress is there. Right. And like, oh my God. And then there's a character there and his name's the Beast Masturbator. His job is to masturbate all the beasts so that they don't like take over the world. He, like,
I think you showed me this episode actually. And the Beast Masturbator.
And he's talking. He's like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?" And then the girl's like, "Oh, and I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna do this," and he just starts screaming, "I love you! I love you!" And then there's a couple who were there, and they were talking, and it was like a bar that they knew, and they're like, "Oh, do you guys go to this place? We should go fuck there." Just like, it was bananas. It was so funny.
I like when the guy guessed it right on. It's Paul Giamatti in a dumpster. And they're like, "Wow, you pretty much just nailed it right off the bat."
Oh, that is the best.
Or what's in this dumpster? Paul Giamatti in a Spider-Man costume. Like, how the fuck?
For my money, that is my favorite episode of television. Period.
Really?
Out of anything, you got to watch the extended one though, where it's literally it shows Paul. I don't even like wrecking that. Basically, the idea though is you had to guess what was in this dumpster.
A dumpster.
And if they didn't guess, they were going to move the dumpster out of the studio, and you never would have found out. And it was Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas from...
Look at that old Mario Brothers.
Oh, my God. From The League and from all this other shit, right? And they just went on, and they were all UCB guys together, them and Chris Gethard and stuff, and they taught Chris Gethard, and they just tormented him the entire time and, like, took over his show, and it was out of this world. You got to watch it.
Look at this guy. He looks like that dirty bastard with the boomerang from Mad Max.
Yeah, he looks like insert Lost Boy here.
Oh, they're betting on video games now. There's a bunch of there's an old Nintendo right there.
Yeah.
I wonder what game's on that one. I think I can see they're arm wrestling.
Every time I see a pinball machine in the 80s, I think somebody's going to get raped, Accused style.
Oh yeah.
Skin feels like a girl. Yeah, see, but once again, even the kids... Even like the kids are like, let's arm wrestle. Arm wrestling's the thing.
This is clearly a section of the world where arm wrestling is king.
Yeah.
This is how you solve your differences.
Oh, look, that kid's actually got some pipes.
It's because he's super skinny.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
He looks like he could be the Beak.
The Beak.
Oh, not there. He doesn't.
Who's the Beak?
James Vanderbeek.
Oh, the Beak.
The Beak. He's crying like a little bitch. Oh.
The Beak. I love that. Looks like he's the Beak. Look at the guns.
That one kid looks like the one who was on the right.
He's crying.
Well, it's hard to lose a a match. Actually, what was interesting is that kid, as an adult, showed up on Tosh.0 and arm wrestled Daniel Tosh and beat him.
No way.
And he was sitting there, well, because he was saying, I guess he was like the champion of like The Office. He was like beating everybody in arm wrestling. And he's like, so I had to take on the best. I had to take on a hawk. And so they were sitting there and he had the whole table and all that, and he was going and he ends up losing.
I cry when I lose at things too, kid. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's you tell him, Stallone. You tell him.
You gotta. He
just might learn how to love.
If you want it, you gotta take it.
Your grandfather didn't love you like Trump. You just gotta grab him by the pussy if that's what you want. You know. So. Yeah.
God, I hope when this comes out, the world hasn't ended. We're recording these in advance, and like all the Iran strikes have just happened fairly recently, and so
it did. There was a whole thing. I remember. I was playing Splatoon. This is where I get my news. Yeah. So I'm playing Splatoon, and when you go to the main lobby, people are there.
Yeah.
Look at the smoke in this place.
Oh yeah.
Dear God, you think it's like a haze, like we're watching a Penthouse video or something, but like, Jesus Christ. What was I talking about?
You were talking about Splatoon.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm playing Splatoon 2.
Splatoon 2?
That's right.
All right.
And...
You sound like a Trump.
In the bubble, it says... Oh, yeah, he's going to come back with a bloody nose because his dad popped him one for being a little bitch ass. Yeah. Double or nothing. Anyway, so in the one thing it says, I don't want to go to war, World War III. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Because sometimes you go on there and it's like trans rights and everybody's saying it. So you're like, oh, something's going on in the world. And and then I looked it up and it was like, yeah, there's going to be a World War III.
Yeah.
First, Trump fights Putin on the top of Mount Fiji.
That would be amazing.
And then the winner takes on Godzilla. Look at the face of a champion.
The face he's making is
he's shit himself. The champions shit themselves.
Boom. It's one of my favorite things I've taught my daughter recently is if you want to look like you're applying pressure and pain to somebody, to do the Rick Martel, like grit your teeth and nod.
Rick Martel. You should teach her that if you're going to win, it's okay to shit yourself. Yeah. But if you lost and shit yourself, not cool.
Yeah. You're a coward.
You have to. Yeah, exactly.
But no, we were doing a fake mercy fight though in public, and she was
in public,
and like I was going to look, yeah, and then she starts going, and I start doing the look around, like
oh my God, she's starting to overpower me.
What's happening?
She's way more power than I ever expected.
Right when my hands went back, she's just on her own started going, and doing the nod, and I was like, ah. But then I kicked her in the stomach and did a suplex.
Kicked her.
Yeah. Well, because I'm
not
going to
stomped her.
Do you think I'm going to let people think a little girl could beat me? Fuck that noise.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. She's going to go to school and tell our friends that she beat her dad up. Then you'll have to go to school and kick her ass right in front of everybody. Yeah. It's better to just get it done at home.
This is a great story. He let me drive his truck illegally, and then he pimped me out to fight.
Oh, she's not doing so well.
Yeah. But yeah, he let me drive his truck illegally. Then he pimped me out to fight in arm wrestling, and currently he's rolling my shirt up.
He's rolling us a joint. Yeah. He said, "Winners smoke joints."
He told me he's going to teach me a secret game that I'm not allowed to tell you or the police about.
It takes place in the back of the truck, amongst all the. Oh, you can't smell it if the brute's there.
Yeah. Did you know he's a Catholic priest?
Yeah. He's out there looking at his guns. Checking himself out in this motorcycle's mirror.
Yeah. Whatever. What do you mean? Whatever happens?
Why wouldn't you be like now that you're learning, about your son and stuff? Why don't you drive him down here so we can, maybe say goodbye to him?
Yeah, there's a thought.
Now he's going to be even madder at you because he's like, you didn't let me go see. Not only did you ignore me for my whole life, even though I'm 9.
Yeah,
like that even fucking counts.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I don't even know my daughter's name.
Mom when she died. It feels a little bit like Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh yeah, he's in the back flexing it out. Wish we were the beach man.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Oh, he is driving to see her apparently.
Yeah, they're coming.
Oh my God.
Oh
shit.
This is
what the fuck is this a separate incident?
Yeah, apparently. This is what was going to happen to him anyways.
Oh my God.
Oh,
what the fuck?
They really don't want it.
What is happening here? No, they're not going to all do this just so he's not going to win the arm wrestling contest.
That's how you do it. No, I think that these guys are. I don't remember well enough.
They work for Grandpa.
Yeah, that's what I.
That's what you. There it is. Deal. Yeah. I'm like, who the fuck would this be?
Shut up. I'm explaining nothing.
Shit, I love it when the trucks start jiggling around.
The basic idea of how children are to be treated in this movie. This must be like an old Israeli thing between Golan and Globus. They're like, you don't tell child anything until it's too late.
That's the rule. Oh yeah, the guy slammed his head into the. I love a good truck chase scene. They got some palm trees. So what they got? Did they have palm trees in Arizona?
I think so.
Is that a thing?
Well, it's in an area.
Or are they just filming in California, pretending that they're going all over the place?
I'm gonna say no to Arizona because it's too dry. It's too arid.
Oh my god, you almost killed your own child trying to save him. You're like the most reckless cop. What are you,
Totally
RoboCop?
worth it. Anybody's got a flashlight.
Oh my god, he could just go call the police and be like, "This guy kidnapped this kid who was my,
How does that kid not have a broken arm at least right now?
He's tough, man. You see, I'm flexing.
Yeah. My dad's the best. He doesn't give a shit about my safety.
This is absolutely okay. So everybody who's listening to the show right now, if you are estranged from your child, if you want to get there you go. That's this might happen to you.
Yeah.
But if you do want your child to respect you after you're being gone, hey, here's a buddy who hung himself. Oh no, it's not. I thought that was the guy who hung himself from
Shawshank.
Yeah, it still might be him.
It's not impossible. I don't know.
It's not possible.
No,
Shawshank took place before this, and he died.
No, I said it's not impossible. There's actually a guy I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see his name because there's a guy his name's Jim Olsen is the guy I'm looking for, and I don't know if this is him or not. I know it's an older guy. It might be him.
I don't think it's him. It looks like his dad.
Well,
anyway, so if you once you go pick your kid up, stage a bunch of things where you look like a cool action hero, and I'm sure he'll respect you way faster.
Probably.
Yeah. Pick up a hot chick.
Would you,
punch out some dudes?
Could you imagine if that's actually what this was? It was just a huge, elaborate ruse. It was all these people. Just
like that Adam Sandler movie with, oh my God, he's always armed. You always got to practice, kid. You see this?
You should see when he masturbates. He's like, and then he
goes over the top when he's like, he's so close, he can't get through though.
He slams it down on his left leg and just like shoots up to his knee. Just glump, glump.
I guess because this is like a Stallone, they had to add some action, right?
Yeah. Well, he did because he rewrote the script. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I love that Grandpa's like, we will kidnap the boy and bring him back to me.
Yeah. You know what else?
Putting him into super danger because clearly Dad's a violent maniac, just like he said all the time.
Or they could just get any police officer to just go up and say, hey, by the way, you don't have legal custody of him. This guy does, and he wants him back. That's the end of the story.
Nope, this guy doesn't call the cops.
But I gotta go arm wrestle. How am I going to do that without this kid I just met?
Exactly.
I want to do this. I want to redo this movie, but for the guy and kid to have no previous relation. He's just like,
can you please go take care of my... You owe me one.
But total good intentions. He's not gonna. He's not
gonna do anything bad.
He's not kidnapping the kid. He's just like, oh, you need to go see
your mom.
He
owes the lady.
I'll take you to see.
He owes her.
Yeah.
She hooked him up. With the money to get a rig. They were together for a little while. Just didn't work out. They were still friends.
Oh, here we go. We made it to the weird hospital jail.
Oh, they made it to Mom. This is where Stallone arm wrestles Death for her soul.
That would be amazing.
They just really went all out in this movie. Also, even Death is like, I've heard of you, Hawk. Waiting a long time for this.
Nice.
Arm wrestle. He's used to all the smoke being around, right? When Death comes in, there was all the fucking smoke.
Oh, that's true. Oh my God, is that Lark Voorhees?
That's definitely her hair. Holy God.
Uh-oh. Bad news. The kid. No, you may not ask who I am.
Yeah. No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Why? I'm at a hospital, and everybody's looking really glum. What's the problem? Is there an issue? Yeah, there's a couple issues.
No, because the news is so good that she is not allowed to tell you. She has to act grim and then walk over to this guy, and then he's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to tell you.
And then they're always complaining in the background. They're like, the doctor gets to give away all the good news. He's just really particular about that.
Your wife's alive, and she won the lottery.
Mr. Hawk?
Oh,
she didn't make it. Seems bummed. See, they were married.
Was
but
this kid in anything else or that? Just this?
Well, he was in General Hospital. He was in, like I said, all the animated stuff, and like he was Witwicky and
Jonathan Witwicky. Here we go. Here, look at Stallone. Look at this.
This
is acting right here.
Yeah, he's got quite a. Why does he keep running away? Like that's the last thing to do. He's gonna go run out in traffic again.
Yep.
Oh,
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
The first thing I must do is run in front of a vehicle. That's how I cope.
This poor kid reminds me of Guardians with his mom in the hospital and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
And then instead of aliens coming to pick him up, a big truck.
Yeah. And who does the kid end up meeting? Sylvester Stallone,
who was one of the Reavers.
This is Guardians. Fuck.
Holy shit.
You know how they used to...
I forgot about him in it.
Well, you know the old fan theory that Jurassic World, who Chris Pratt plays the kid who's at the beginning of Jurassic Park that Sam Neill scares,
right?
And he like gives him a respect for raptors, and now he becomes like
cut you across the belly right here.
Yeah. So that's the theory, is that that's Chris Pratt's character.
Oh my God! There's the guy right there with the mustache.
There,
he's the guy who gets smoked in the face in Total Recall. He's a stunt man.
Oh, really?
He's in tons of shit.
Why is there a stuntman in a funeral scene?
Because there's going to be a big fight.
Yeah. She comes back.
He's going to fight him later.
Wouldn't that be the best if they just shot a scene? If they just absolutely shot a scene where they're like, that's it, Lincoln, me and you right now on the casket. He goes
this is where arm wrestles death.
He goes so hard over the top that he hits the thing and the casket just falls into the ground.
And so does his defeated opponent.
Why is this kid still crying so much?
Well, get over it, kid.
Jesus.
He's like, I'm getting out of here. I got a rig to do.
At least a day.
He's left again.
Good Lord.
Oh, he's gonna go look at the boats and think about shit.
I'm gonna back into the ocean.
Oh, this is his summertime bedroom.
Would that the ocean were my tears.
I still can't get over the whole, like, are we to believe that he sleeps sitting up in the truck?
All the time.
That's why he's got to do that stretchy routine every morning, right? Because his back's fucked. Like, fuck, see the water.
It would be the best if he had, like, goes to a scene, he's asleep, he's got, like, a neck pillow with, like, a unicorn hood on it. He's just, like...
It's all about being manly back then. Although he was kind of sensitive in this one. He's done a lot better of a job keeping his career relevant because he's a writer than Schwarzenegger.
But a big difference, well, that's one thing, is A, he's generating his own content. He's not waiting for content to be generated for him. B, Stallone can act. He doesn't, like, not all of his movies really call for it.
Well, yeah, look at him in Rambo and all that.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, like First Blood, even Rocky, and like some other, like he's acting.
The new Rockies, he was really good in those too.
Yeah, but like the first Rocky he was great in. Yeah, he's got the.
No, he's great. He was good though. He emoted very well. Remember what's it called? Copland.
Yeah, Copland was really good too.
Oh, yeah, there he is, right there.
Yeah, you know. So now that's an interesting thing too that happens in this that was pointed out to me. He is inconsistent in his name. His truck says Hawk Towing. He's been called Lincoln Hawk. He just introduced himself as Lincoln Hawks.
So
that's not his
own name.
But that'd be like you saying Todd Murray's. My name's Todd Murray's.
It's not.
Oh my Lord.
Oh fuck.
Oh my.
A lot of questions asked today. Oh, still, I have a feeling he's driving right through that gate.
Yeah, for sure.
Get this piece of shit away from the gate.
So yeah, like I said, this movie, the budget was $25 million for this movie.
Wow.
So much of it was in Stallone's pocket. Like I think I think they made him. I think they paid him like $12 million to do this movie in a time when that was not a thing.
Oh my God.
And it made $16.06 million. So big loss.
Oh, here he comes. He's got that crazy look in his eye.
Yeah. It debuted number 4 behind Platoon, Outrageous Fortune, and Mannequin, which was also new that week. It stayed number 4 the next week with nothing really new coming out. Then it got knocked out of the top 10 when Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and Some Kind of Wonderful came out, as well as a bunch of movies came like back after being in the theater for a long time, like jumped back into the top 10. Star Trek 4, Golden Child, and Hoosiers all kind of like jump back up and just knock this thing off the list.
Yeah, when they're like, hey, should we go see this movie or should we go see the one with him arm wrestling for the custody of his child?
Yeah. So he just got called Hawks again.
So, like, he owns the company?
I don't know. Well, but
I guess if it's on the side of the truck.
Well, yeah. It's just he owns a truck, right? Not a company. And that was a fun little thing that they did. They call him Michael. The kid's name is Michael. So his legal name is Mike Hawk. just keeping it mature for you.
Yeah, how the hell would he get? Oh, fuck, here we go. Action scene. Terry Funk.
The Funker. They're going to have a barbed wire match.
Oh, my God. He's going to throw him through a table right here.
Mick Foley starts playing the stunt guy, and they do, like, really extreme shit.
No, they got to bring him up to the thing. He should have made it up there so they could have fallen over the banister or through the banister onto a big table. I
was going to say, it looks kind of like the double banister set from The Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah, that does seem a little drastic there, bud. Driving through, like, how did you not think you weren't going to get fucking arrested?
Yeah. Well, it's a very problematic time now because now he doesn't even have his wife to like back him up. There's nothing else.
She'd be riding shotgun if he was, and he'd be like, "Oh, my daughter's there. It's her idea. It's cool." Oh my God!
Now there's a scene.
Her dead body.
The truck's there, and he's like holding her by the back of her neck. She's like, "Hey, it's me."
He loses it. He loses his mind. He goes, digs her body up, sticks it in there. Just like old days, right, baby?
I would love to see a movie about somebody's total descent into madness like that.
It's called Joker, apparently. Okay, so he's got her. There's just smoking everywhere in this movie.
Well,
it's like Arnold's in the other cell. This is the Prison Break movie.
That guy looked like
Stallone
he was
from Death Warrants, one cell over.
Yeah, that guy looked like he was arm wrestling the gate. He was like arm up on it.
Of course, you gotta keep your. Anyways, okay, wait a second. Yeah. So Stallone digs his dead wife up, puts her in the seat.
All right.
And she's got bugs all over. She's dead.
Naturally.
And then she reeks. And then he's like, "Hey, baby, just like old times, right when we used to drive around." Then they hit a bump. Her head flies off and lands in his lap. And he's like, "Whoa, just like old times for real." That's an end movie.
Yeah. And then a cop pulls him over. The body falls down so that he can't see the body. And the cop's like, "What do you got in your lap there?" He picks it up. Just a little road head.
That'll be the while the credits are rolling, that will be the extra scene.
Write this down now. We're gonna forget. I know we're recording it, but that's irrelevant.
I know, right? Oh, who's this fucker? Oh, this is Buddy.
Yeah.
They're now gonna try and pay him off.
Yes.
You stay away from that boy.
That's essentially it. We're gonna get you out of jail, and then you can just fuck off forever.
Oh, if you try to contest the whole thing, oh fuck.
The finest law firms.
Oh, so he's gonna have to win the Vegas All-Stars to pay for the money to pay for his kid.
I don't know.
The lawyer.
He's just gonna bet him. He's like, "This is my lawyer. This is our top lawyer, Bull." And then
of course, right?
He's like, "I'm gonna crush you." He's like, "I tell you what, we drop the whole thing if I beat you in the championships."
Bullshit.
Must suck to be a kid who always has to wear a suit.
I know.
You go wear a suit when you see a pa in jail.
So lame.
Ask him about his asshole.
It still works.
That's
great, Dad. Great.
I know. Every time I've ever spoken to Robert Loggia, he's always asking me about my asshole.
How's your asshole doing?
It's doing fine.
Great, thanks. He really cares about prostate health and those kind of things, digestive tract. And
I had 2 colonoscopies against my will last night. Didn't even get the guy's name.
I pretend that they're against my will, but they're not. I signed up for them.
Yeah. I hungrily backed into the scope. Yeah.
Hungrily backed in.
I stole that from a roast.
That was you said because they'd probably, hey, anybody Twitter us or what?
I don't know.
Any celebrities?
No celebrities
Turkey Mania.
have. Oh, that went well.
Oh fuck! I gotta find that one.
It's very easy. I tell people how to find this podcast every day.
Can't find it at all. I was looking around for it. I only found porno.
Well, yes, I do. All the episodes are on porno, naturally.
Of course. Oh my God, the scene's gone on for way too long. Stallone, like Jesus.
Like what a perfect opportunity to knock out everything.
Yeah.
Like,
you get it all done right here.
What happened? Here's why I had to leave. Here's like everything. And he's like, no, I'm going to be really fucking vague. And that's going to make the kid, and it's like, that's going to make the kid, it's like playing hard to get with his own son.
I hate how this is the way they speak in like in soap operas. Yeah. Where like, if you would just say a little bit more specifically what you mean, the entire season could be done away with because you like, just say it.
I'm going to be so aloof that my own son's going to want to blow me.
He is in prison.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That'd be amazing. And he just starts like, he like takes off his shirt and he like puts his nipple through the
his nipple. I was thinking his cock ring.
Yeah.
You know, Stallone's got a Prince Albert.
Oh, for sure. I feel like he's just got a proper ring on all the time. So he just keeps him permanently hard.
Proper ring. That's like so bad for you.
Yeah.
That's my penis. Later.
What do you think down there? Todd's penis sounds like Sam Kinison.
You have to actually know it's my penis's name is Toddrina because there is a black woman that lives in there.
Yeah,
she's constantly yelling at me. Well, you're not putting that in there.
Yeah, and according to her, according to most of her references, I think she's a bus driver.
Yeah.
She's a sassy bus driver.
Was there like a black sassy bus driver in Speed before like he took over? No, that was the black dude that was driving, right? Yeah,
that was a guy.
He gets shot or something, and then Buddy, and then what's her name? What fucking movie am I thinking of?
You know what I think you might be thinking of, but she's not a bus driver. Was the female like desk police officer in Lethal Weapon who was like always looking for Riggs? Had a big crush on Riggs.
Riggs at? Where's that white cock at? Where's that Riggs?
No, Riggs. Oh no, Murtaugh. He wanted Murtaugh.
See, I know my names.
I know you know your names.
I don't know the movie, but those names, I totally guess.
There's nothing worse than mansplaining something to you only to find out that I'm wrong. It's not great.
Come on, break out of prison already. You're the escape artist.
Oh my God.
Escape Plan 1 through 9? Like, get out of there.
That would be amazing if you find out he actually does tie all of these together. He ties in lockup and all this. It's like, I was a cop for a while. I've been in prison for a while.
At the end of the Expendables, he's going to look at the camera and go, call me Hawks. Dun, dun, dun. And it all ties together. Oh my God, he's training now. He's out of prison. I guess he told his son that he couldn't do it.
I think that's that's probably the machine he has to keep him from like constantly masturbating on the road. The weights are so heavy he gets kind of
it's like
Three Amigos.
Yeah,
gotta make it.
Never make it. He's like Pavarotti, where Pavarotti grabs onto. Don't say anything about those shorts. My God, I'm hard as a rock.
I was literally about to say something about those shorts. I was gonna say he's dressed like Andre Agassi.
My penis is broken and I am rock hard. My God.
Oh God!
Oh no, he's in Vegas. He's here.
You know what's so crazy though? Like this doesn't remotely look like the Vegas I went to. Like that's how much
this
it's
is
changed.
Old Vegas.
Yeah, but like it's crazy because I mean, yeah, it was like 30 years past, but like literally everything is different.
I appreciate your feelings about your love truck. Oh my God! Does he have to sell his truck for? Oh my God! This is like some old truck sales lot because he's like, you going to gamble, huh? Yeah, I'll buy a rig. Is there like a fee?
It was the original Pawn Stars.
Is there we need rigs? Yeah. Oh my God, you just said rigs. We need rigs. Rigs at Murtaugh. Rigs. Oh my God, let me take this.
No, that's
can't sell the truck. Yeah, exactly.
God, I really I honestly didn't know I was going to enjoy Vegas as much as I did. I thought it was like, I was like, we're going to do this because I'm like,
you'd be bored. That was just gambling.
No,
I didn't.
Right? I didn't even think that. I just thought, I was like, it's something I feel like I should do. And then I can say, hey, I've done it. And then kind of move on.
Oh, look, he found Stallone's purse with all his letters in it.
He found all the letters. That was another thing too, is he says he's like, cause she's like, or the kid's
like, he does love me.
Well, the kid's like, you never wrote. He's like, what are you talking about? I write you constantly. And they never, neither of them ever bring it up again. There's like, well, I never got any letters. And it's like, but I sent them. Like, it was like, I promise you I sent them. See, look at.
Dear
Mike. Love Dad Hawks.
Oh, he's writing them all these. He can write. He's not so dumb after all.
So again, Hawks.
Look at her. Ooh, she's got that rock set look going on.
She actually looks like one of the girls in the movie we're doing next time, which I won't talk about right now.
Holy cripes.
$7,000.
He sold his rig for $7,000. That's it?
And then put it all on himself. I would have split it up amongst a couple of people.
He could have put the money on to the other guy and then lost.
Oh, insider trading, baby.
Yeah. Can you bet on yourself? Fubar.
Sure
Oh my God, there was a chicken there.
I was going to say it would be more shady if you bet on somebody else and then you lost, right? It's like, oh, I threw it and then like got this guy, right?
Whoa. That jump, kid.
Yeah, he definitely like he
looks like one of the Miami's Vice minis.
Yeah. The Beverly Hills Cop gunfight is happening just over to the left.
And to the right is Commando on the yard. Oh, there's a female league.
Yeah. So I think that something that is really occurring to me at this moment. Oh, he can get a new truck.
Did you see that guy's name was John Grizzly?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But it's one of the. I just totally lost what I was saying because you had to point out John Grizzly.
Like, what the fuck?
He learned how to drive a truck. Now he's stealing.
He's all good. Ooh, look at them shiny legs.
Again, it's just another one of those things, just like the Hill Valley tournament. Such a budget for something that nobody should give a shit about.
Well, that's like when you watch like British television.
Yeah.
Is that a lady? Ooh, yeah. Look at her. She got a bigger dick than that guy. Yes, he's Asian.
Oh, I understand. Oh, come on. Just stop the limo for a second.
I know, right? You know, run the oh, there he is, Big Dan T.
He looks like just like fat Bill Goldberg.
Get in there. Ooh, I like her headband. Keep fit and have fun.
That's my shit. Oh, that's what I was saying before. Is the one thing we've learned from doing all these movies that there's only 4 places to film.
Yep,
it's like that backyard where everything happens.
Like the Scarface house.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was like when you watch like darts.
Yes.
In Britain. Oh my God, I was at like some oh my God, that was like Huggy Bears in the play. Well, you got to wear platforms.
Oh, I'm sure.
I guess if you're not tall enough.
Yeah.
You got to put their obligatory platforms on. That dude is in something.
He looked like I was Antonio Inuki
or something. That guy is someone. We got to look this up because that dude is totally. Look at this fucking maniac.
There was not a lot of. Well, we'll look in the actual. That looked like Gallagher a little bit. That
Steroid
guy just,
Gallagher.
Yeah. We'll try and look up some of the names of the credits, but the credits that I looked up did not have a lot of people, and most of them didn't have like.
We'll have to look. Oh, it did. Well, not at the end. It's got to be in there, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Pat Benatar.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
the women are getting $50,000.
So they're pointing out a lot of things too. They're talking about this double elimination thing and stuff like that. You could lose twice.
Oh my God! So you have to arm wrestle 2 people at the same time.
That would be amazing.
Oh my God!
I didn't realize too. There's so many divisions. Whoa. Like in real. In real arm wrestling, because there's left-handed divisions, there's right-handed divisions, there's weight classes.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, this is straight up. This is how you know this is a canon film. This is straight up blood sport. You're just watching the tournament happen while this child is trying. I'm so not a fan of that. Like, why couldn't it have been a thing where he convinced his grandfather that like I should be there for him?
Right.
And then
grandpa kind of turns.
Like you could have had, and then you have that moment where then the grandfather sees, and then you have like a thing instead of you basically manipulated your son into like running away from home.
Right. He's the definite bad guy. Like there's no redemption. Mm-hmm.
See, now he's Lincoln
the
Hawk.
80s is very black and white.
He's just been called Lincoln Hawk a bunch of times.
Hudson Hawk.
Alka-Seltzer is a flat-out sponsor.
All Asia tours.
How do you get, like, us as an arm wrestler, how do you, like, reach out to somebody like Alka-Seltzer and be like, you need to, so he just gave away his grandfather's truck.
Yeah, I love the guys, too. He's like, hey, underage kid, you can't leave this truck here. Get back in it and drive it out of here somewhere.
Yeah, we need to, we need to have a bunch of conversations with the police because you shouldn't be here.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I do like the camaraderie. I actually like leading into this. I watched a ton of like arm wrestling matches, mainly from that Brzenk guy, and I was watching it and like God, they like really are cool with each other after the arm wrestling match.
Now, you know where they're cool with each other? Yeah. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. He looked like when Buddy in Big Trouble in Little China explodes.
I think he just legit like broke.
Oh, he did like in The Fly.
Because it went. It absolutely went. But because a lot of the footage that I think that guy there who was on the left, that was the
real guy.
Yeah. But yeah, like a lot of the footage from this is that promotional tournament that they had. It's like
that's hilarious.
It's only when the actors are in. So, I mean, that's possible. I remember, I don't know if you saw this or not. It was during the World's Strongest Man. Arm wrestling was one of the category, like one of the competitions. And the old wrestler Nathan Jones.
Oh, I know him. Yeah, he's huge.
Big dude. He was in the World's Strongest Man competition. He was going against the smallest guy. His name was Magnus Samuelsson.
I know who that guy is.
Yeah. And they were going, and he snapped his arm.
Nathan Samuelsson.
Magnus Samuelsson snapped Nathan Jones'
I remember
arm.
that, actually.
And I remember they did the...
that Magnus guy was in a lot of them. He won a bunch of them.
Yeah, and they did but it wasn't Magnus Vermagnusson, who was like the really big dude. Magnus Samuelsson was a much smaller dude, who was a Swedish guy.
I'm thinking Magnus Vermagnusson.
Yeah, but Magnus Samuelsson also won a bunch. And they did, and they interviewed him after, and they're like, so what happened out there? He's like, it appears that I've broken his arm. And then he goes over to him, he's like, I'm very sorry. He's just like, what are you going to do, right?
Not like Mr. Wonderful Orndorff there.
Speaking of what, oh no, he's not. I'm trying to think of who. There's a bunch of wrestlers who are going to be at our Comic-Con this June.
Oh my God, what?
Hall and Nash are going to be there.
What?
We'll go through it.
Oh my God, I haven't seen it. Oh my God.
It is the best lineup they've had.
Have you seen in Niagara Falls?
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the slap fighting?
Yes,
have you seen this shit?
Well, I saw.
It's just like this, only they just haul off and slap you as hard as they can in the face, and then you get to haul off and slap me until one of us, I don't know, passes out or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I was thinking we were watching somebody else have a slap contest, but I also get to slap you. That sounds amazing. Okay.
You slap me, I slap you.
No. We were watching other people slap, but then out of my excitement, I also get to slap you.
Oh, great. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Rad.
Yeah, that sounds terrific.
But he's just
Stallone is good. Stallone is going to get his arm broken, and his son is going to take his spot and win.
That would be amazing.
He'll get the glow.
See, there we go. The double elimination. We're at that point now. If you have to lose twice.
Oh, this guy's got all the look at this is like Tom Cruise, Jackie Chan.
I was gonna say this kid grows up to be Jason Bourne.
Like, oh my God, what does he got to get a plane? Where is he? I thought he was in Vegas. Airport, is he getting on a plane?
No, he was in wherever they were, and he's got to fly to Vegas. Apparently, whatever flight he's gonna take is like
going to make it there.
Yeah. This tournament will be over soon.
It's like the Sweaty Guns tournament. That's what they should have called this fucking thing.
And also, is he traveling with the baggage? Because he will freeze to death if that's the case.
It's a summer day.
Oh, but still very cold up there. So now all of a sudden we're into a documentary where they have like WWF, like
John Grizzly.
Yeah. He's pretty great. That's Hercules.
I'm Grizzly. Oh, that's Mad Dog.
Of course he is.
Actually, not really that mad. I'm more angry than mad.
I don't like being called the best. Fuck those guys. Nice. You know what those remind me of? Do you remember the original UFC tournaments?
Yes.
When they would have those like talks with everybody, and then you had the Dan Severn, there can be only one. And then just the eyes closed.
His eyes closed. That's what I liked UFC when it was interesting. That sucks. There was just all Reuters.
I liked it because it was still different. Like everybody had a style. Then eventually, like it was probably right around the Matt Serra, Matt Hughes kind of time when everybody was like, oh, well, if you get a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of striking, a little bit of like jujitsu, and you learn a little bit of all these things, you're going to be in way better shape than if you're like a fucking sumo wrestler. This is, I like just a truck.
Oh yeah, because then you win a truck, which is what a coincidence, right?
Yeah.
Like he just sold his truck to get here.
Yeah. Well, it's funny too.
Oh, he's going up against Harry Beastman.
Because like what that prize for anybody other than him?
Apparently it's for everybody, so hopefully you want a truck.
See, I feel like they might as well have just made, oh, he's a security officer in jail. But I feel like they should have just made the prize like your wish. It's like everybody gets their wish.
A wish. Whoa.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Yeah. He seems like one of those guys, though, who'd be like, oh my God, I'm so intimidated by him.
But he's
very nice.
Oh, he's probably a pussycat. Absolutely. Yeah. Guaranteed he is.
Yeah.
Oh, that goes backwards.
Yeah.
Well, just that's like me when I'm jacking off.
No.
Fuck. Oh my God, that's right. This guy eats the cigar.
You know what's funny too is if you don't know this movie really well, that is a gigantic like meme. I remember that.
I remember that so well.
That was even in like
Oh my
like
God.
old like sports bloopers. Yeah, he legitimately. So he should be dead. This is the ghost of my cock.
Yeah, the ghost of your cat.
Actually, the ghost of your cock. If we're
You
getting
goddamn
really,
right.
His thumb's okay.
I still got my thumb.
Referees.
Whoa.
I'd like to see somebody just like they should have just like comically like almost Naked Gun style. One guy just gets thrown like.
You just see him go across the room.
Oh, good thing the airport's also covering this on
it. Come
literally
on.
every screen.
I told you this whole world revolves around arm wrestling.
The only screens that weren't covering the wrestling were telling you what they were covering on the other.
Or on the bottom.
Yeah.
It will be like the sports ticker. Oh, look. Over the top. What does that mean when you're past the 50% line or something?
I think so, yeah. But also he brings his hand over
God.
the top of your hand.
Oh, he's got his over. Oh my God.
See, we're going to see it happen.
Oh my God.
Oh no, this is the end.
Oh, he lost.
He loses.
It's over.
No, because why remind you? This is a double elimination
Oh
tournament.
my God, that's right.
So you just had to put some stakes on it, right?
Oh man, this is getting desperate.
Oh, remember when his son lost? It was like the same thing.
Oh my God, he's gonna pick yourself up, Stallone.
It would be
if
the
only
best.
my son was in the crowd, I could see him and I could draw strength from my family, but he's not.
It would be the best if it cut back over and it was the three kids from the arcade, and they're all like, "Man!" Like, they've also traveled everywhere.
Oh, does he have to sit around out, or do they have to play again right after?
They do it again. The logistics of this tournament are baffling because of this double elimination thing.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, I would love. Oh, they sort of did. I was gonna say I would love to see them kiss right now and find out that they were a gay couple. And like he did. He kissed them on the face.
So
that would have been amazing. Just to like given
there's a bunch of big gay dudes.
The machismo.
All they do is spend time at the gym working out, staring at themselves in the mirror. The Adonis can only love the Adonis.
I have seen the craziest shit in my
this is
gym.
like the Digstown part where they're gonna like calf kill him.
The last gym I was in, I legitimately watched a guy work out for an hour. Just looking at his arm the whole time, and he's not even really working out. Like he's doing
anything.
He's doing the workout, but it was like, I love Terry Funk's voice. He wants a word with you.
Fucking
I'm
Terry
really
the
strong.
Funker Dunk. Oh, just enough time for your son to get here.
I used to make fun of the whole free massage thing, but like my wife's Iron Girl races, they have the same thing. So I actually let that go. And I can get one too while I'm there, while I'm not running.
No way. That's wonderful. Hilarious. That's awesome.
Give me a massage. Waiting for my broad is taking its toll. Okay. Oh, he must be in like a suite or something. I thought they were back at his house. I'm like, so he just had he's having a quick half-hour trip to the house, but it took the kid a flight.
Oh, come on. He owns like the hotel, the airport.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every time they say something, I'm like, they're about to lay the whole movie out on the table, and I'm never gonna get it. You could be my family. Can you call me Daddy?
Do you want to be Michael? We'll just have to kill the youngin, and then you'll be my son.
Yeah. It'll look less creepy because we're so close.
Yeah, he's a little bitch ass anyways, always crying.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's so bothersome. The simplest thing in the world.
You deserted them.
You could have written a line, just a line, saying, because you did this, I had no choice but to leave. And it's like, whoa, that's
they all know. What do they have to say it for us?
Because I need it. I feel like his arm thing, like his little arm ice pack or whatever it is, should have been made of his son's sleeve.
Whoa, look at this.
I'll give you a truck. There you go.
$500,000 in a truck? Forget the kid.
It's bigger
Get
than
the hell out of there.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, he already signed the papers.
There it is. That's a pretty sweet deal, I'd leave.
That's a great deal. Forget the kid. Ooh.
How much bonding? How bonded could you really be to your own son after a couple of days?
I know, not at all.
We drove here together. Oh. I feel like I'd abandon anybody I went on a road trip to Vegas with. That's why I fly.
I'd abandon anybody, period, for that much.
Yeah.
And a rig?
Yeah. Yeah, especially when your whole goal was $250,000 and a rig. Mm-hmm. It's like double the money in a rig.
Oh my God. I would just get somebody to drive my rig.
Yeah.
To a rig place, like, you know, like a truck stop.
Rig
and
store.
I just pretend like I was there, you know. I just sleep in the rig like him, sleep sitting up.
Yes.
And then every now and then I go use the bathroom and be like, yeah, I just drove in from Tallahassee. And they'd be like, oh, you.
I tell you, it is near impossible for me to fall asleep in any sort of sitting position.
I can't either. It's hell. Oh my God, look at this guy now.
Now he's drinking the motor oil.
He's drinking motor oil.
Yeah, it's good for him.
Why?
Well, to prove a point. That point is he's good at arm wrestling.
He's about to die.
I'm so good
This is why he wins this match, because this guy got so crazy. He ate a cigar and then topped it off with some fucking motor oil.
No, he wins this one because he burns from the inside out because the still lit cigar was inside him, and now he
explodes.
He looks like in, you know, the extremist people in Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Who look like they're like on fire from the inside. It's him. It looks like
fuck.
Oh God. You also can't make a good face.
He's
when
like,
you're winning.
Whoa?
Like nobody can make a cool face when winning at arm wrestling. Oh, he did it. Yes.
Yeah.
Now that guy's also been eliminated once.
Fucking right, Stallone. Oh, he's getting there. He's getting there.
Like, does he have like his grandfather's credit card too? He's getting cab rides. He's getting around everywhere.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. How the fuck? Maybe he's got maybe stole some money off his old man.
And also, his grandfather beat him there quite handily.
Yes. Well, he had to take a plane and he rode like a luggage with wheels halfway there. Now he's in that thing hit a cab and he flew in. He's like, I'm going to the Hilton anyways, kid, right on.
He got a piggyback on Wayne Newton for a little while. He's just like, Duncan Shane, darling, Duncan Shane. Oh my God.
Dog.
He's going Altered Beast.
Yeah.
Oh
my God. Rip his arm right off.
I want him to have like a real moment when he loses. He's like, I've been bested. And he just like turns around and just walks away into nothing.
Into the darkness.
Yeah.
Has been like, Mad Dog Madison.
Yes. As are the laws of my people, you must now take my wife.
And then my life.
That's really good. My wife just died.
Yeah. Oh. That's what happens. He gets his wife and then, I was going to say he gives it to the buddy, but that was his daughter.
Yeah. Oh, he's,
now he's
working off the horrible diet now.
Is that buddy?
Yeah, that was the dude having a couple Alka-Seltzer after the motor oil. And
it's funny because he probably got some from the guy who sponsored, clearly. He's wearing the shirt.
Oh, there was,
He's like, hey, buddy, you're going to need these.
Yeah. They've never given me a dime. He's like, I got tons of Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah, that's all you need.
It's like
apparently these guys' diets are absolutely atrocious, so you're going to need them.
Yeah. You would think they would probably not be atrocious.
Oh, here we go. Is this it?
Apparently.
Oh, my
but
God.
But the question remains, so it's double elimination. Oh,
Canadian Carl Adams. Champion.
Oh, we're in the
semis.
Yeah, we're in the semis now.
This guy's Canadian. Wow. Behind him? Pride of the Teamsters.
So he's the Teamster guy who's also sponsored by Solaflex and Budweiser.
Oh, that guy's doing well.
Oh yeah, the Teamsters have connections. There's no doubt about that.
The independent truckers.
Yeah.
Oh, it turns around. Forget about me.
Well, because he was staring at the truck. He was like, I need the truck. I need your
truck or my son.
So it's the armor.
It's what I need to do. So how is he going to get the kid back anyways? Because he signed the papers. It's over there, Stallone.
Yeah. He's got to prove something to himself. He's like, hopefully my son will make it here.
He's like, I brought the guy who signs the papers for custody. If you win, he'll sign me to you.
Yeah, that looked like.
But he has to prove he's a winner.
Shut up and get your elbow down. He wasn't saying anything. He literally said nothing. This is basically his Rocky 3. This is his.
This is like Rocky fucking. Oh, can you see me? I'm your son.
So the song.
How would he ever hear this kid?
I know we're having a hard time hearing the songs, obviously, because of.
Is there a song playing right now?
No, not right now, but like just throughout the thing. John Welton from Asia had originally sang the song "Winner Takes It All," which is like the main song from this movie, but they felt like he didn't have a mean enough voice, so they re-recorded the song with Sammy Hagar in the vocals.
I mean, yeah, you know it's true. We haven't heard any Giorgio Moroder tunes.
Well, we're hearing score
Pepsi.
throughout the whole thing and Fujitsu.
I haven't heard nothing.
Yeah.
All I can hear is the sweat coming off of these arms.
Yeah.
Sweat coming off of my brow because it's hot man action.
His first techno thing ever, that Giorgio guy, his first techno thing was probably in Rocky IV, that Happy Birthday, Polly. Oh, he put
Happy
him down.
birthday, Polly. Whoa,
No,
whoa.
we're gonna do
Get
it
your
again.
fucking arm off of him.
Don't you understand? I'm a teamster. I wasn't ready. Is that a, well, they should call racism.
Yeah, they weren't pulling the race card in the 80s because nobody gave a shit.
No, because everybody
But
was
now
racist.
they do. Exactly.
gonna
That's
do?
why you can't pull the race card.
Yeah.
You can pull the racist card.
Check out this fucking guy if you know what I'm talking about, calling us racist.
Look
Get
at
outta
who's
here.
got a sweep under there after. There should have been somebody making out under there.
Yeah. Just in a, or like just have a, like a snow angel of like discarded things where you saw people.
I just
were
found out
making
that Grandpa fucked us all over. I love you,
Yeah.
Dad.
I found all your letters in a giant thing of purses. I also went through. I went through Mommy's underpants for
Yeah.
a while. And
I
I'm
saw
curious.
a bunch of bloody purses.
Yes.
All different. Tons of them.
Yeah, now you know why I had to abandon you. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I
He's
just
the
like
Green River Killer.
he makes it more and more vague. Yeah, those purses. That's why I had to leave you. What? Are they counterfeit purses
Yeah, like
that you
what,
were
did
selling
you
with
steal
Mom?
them?
Or do they belong to people?
No, I used to sell purses out of the truck.
Yeah, his purses.
Your
Your mom had expensive taste for purses. I had to go and work hard and manage
Uh-oh.
purses. My elbow hurts. I don't know what to tell you. On bull, he's gonna be a big guy. I could literally do that for an entire podcast. It makes me so happy to just like, once you get into that, you know what?
You can't stop. Once you start talking Stallone,
The thing is, too,
it's like doing Ron Burgundy.
I'll tell you, to do a Stallone, even if it's not a great Stallone, the key to doing a Stallone is to sound like his
mumble.
eye. No, to sound like his eyes look.
How his eyes look. Just, I like that. Just droop it out. If you can numb out your face. The best time to do a Stallone impression is just after you've had a stroke.
I can't talk out of the left side of my mouth. I got a catheter and it really hurts my penis. And it's just, nobody even comes to visit me anymore because I fucking told them all to go fuck off and I abandoned them. But I'm not going to tell them why I abandoned them because that sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Oh, it's too late now. I already signed your life away there, sport.
It's too much. It's there has to be maybe
What a fucking movie.
maybe it's because like you see this in a lot of things, even in like reality shows. You see people who like, we've been together for 8 days and we're now best friends.
Yeah,
and
well,
people
look at like
getting married.
Survivor, where they're
And I'm
like cheating on their spouses after 2 days in the
mu-
jungle.
There
like-
must be like just some immense, that bonding must be like really immense. Like people in like summer camps and stuff. Like I think because I've never had any of those.
Yeah, that's like 2
short-term-
months though. That seems like
Yeah.
a lifetime if you're
Well, it
there the whole
depends
time.
on which one. Yeah, it depends. Like some of them are only a couple weeks long, but yeah, I don't know. I just maybe I'm missing something there.
I dumped his whole popcorn so you could rip the bottom out and fucking
Yeah.
Well, first it was to stick his dick through it, and then I was boo.
Do you I don't know if you even know, because have you watched Survivor anytime recently?
Hell no.
No. Did you hear about the one guy who got like kicked off the show?
Yeah, I got booted off for like
Yeah.
sexual harassment or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, well, because the one girl talked about it, and then like all the girls had her back, and then when it came to the tribal council, they all turned their back on the girl and were basically they voted her out instead of him.
No way.
When they were all gonna, and like it was like she was devastated because she was like legitimately upset by all this, and the producers after the episode, they had a graphic coming on saying the producers like took him aside and spoke to him and like the whole deal, and then literally after there was like maybe 5 people left or 6 people left, and then they were just all sitting there, and then all of a sudden Jeff comes in and he's like, yeah, he's been removed from the show because he did something else.
Whoa.
And he did something to like a crew member or something like that. And then they were
I thought it was supposed to be on a lawless island.
well, it's not lawless.
Oh, well, what's the fucking point even? Oh, you can starve me and all that, but I can't be raping everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
This is literally not what I signed up for. Oh, this
Well,
is
hopefully, if that. Oh, here you go.
that's
Like a
his
switch, like in the middle of that documentary that started and then stopped quickly.
Yes, I feel like
Like a laser beam.
he was pleased with that. I wonder
You've
why
been ducking me.
I wonder when he wrote that line. Like if he's sitting there, he's like, "Oh, I got to mention the truck because we haven't mentioned one in a little while." every time I've been in the documentary, I've talked about this truck. How am I going to squeeze it into my hat story?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god! Like look at this
Woo!
faces. Why does he want to
Cripple him.
Now that's I hear that part. It's like I want to like
His face. That guy should have been a wrestler. That guy's the man.
Yeah, I have no real knowledge on this guy. He's been in some other stuff.
I think he has been in other stuff as well, and I'm trying to friggin' think what it is. That's why I wanted to see the credits.
Here, see, I'll find him.
Oh my god, he's done. Oh my god, he can't lose one more time. It's over. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's over back.
Oh, he's got to find a way to get over the top. Oh, I feel
you
like
better take a shit before you do this, man, because you will shit your pants. What the fuck just happened?
He's just like, oh, you can't do that. That's.
He put his hands on the ref.
What is going on? Yeah, like again, there's no.
It looks like Stallone cheated.
Yeah. But now here's the other thing too. So yeah, letting go, I'm pretty sure would mean you lose. But also, has this other guy been eliminated yet? Like, has he?
I
been
don't think
defeated
so.
once? Because
I don't know how that works then.
My thinking.
So you can be eliminated no times at all. Well, except for the last match, and then lose.
Yeah.
It's like in Family Feud where all the previous rounds mean nothing because the last round has so many fucking points.
Yeah, I guess. It's like,
oh, he just punched him in the face.
Uh-oh.
He deserved it for letting go like a little bitch wimp like his son.
Well, maybe that's a disqualification. So
Nope.
I just called him Hawks again too, just for what it's worth.
That's like his nickname. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, one would assume maybe they should have thrown in a line saying that's a disqualification. Now they each have one loss. That would be.
Whoa.
What a move. There's no like what are we talking about moves here? Can you believe that he's trying to push his arm to the one side of the table while the other guy's trying to push his arm to the other side of the table? Can you believe that?
Come on, Dad.
Okay.
Oh my God, this match goes on for 3 days.
His name is Rick Zumwalt. He plays his next biggest role. He was in Batman Returns as Tattooed Strongman.
There you go. Yep.
He was in the Presidio.
Whoa. Holy shit, what a battle. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was in like an episode of Full House. He's in Renegade.
It should have faded right now, faded to black. And then it says like 2 days later, it comes back, they're asleep. Crowd's still there.
What was the, I don't remember the name of it now. It was The Lonely Island it was about like the world's longest tennis match or whatever. And like Kit Harington played the other guy.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
The dude from Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah. So he was playing like
Oh my God, that's still going.
He was like the innocent, like young, he was like the prodigy who's like his parents made him like, you know, live and breathe tennis as a child type thing. Whereas Andy Samberg was playing like the over the top, like your McEnroe kind of guy.
Oh my God, it's
really
going in
funny.
slow-mo.
Yeah.
Look at that lip snarl from Stallone. He means it now. Oh my God, he's going over the top.
Did it have to be in
He's going over
slow-mo?
the top.
Like arm wrestling is kind of
Oh my
slow-mo
God.
already.
Oh my God, it's super slow-mo. This is like John Woo. John Woo directed the scene.
It's almost going backwards.
It should have zoomed in on each finger.
And then like a different song plays at each finger. You've got the touch. You're the best. Oh, he's coming over.
Holy shit, look at him go.
What? No.
What do you think about Stallone now taking on this Stallone in an arm wrestling contest? Because I think Stallone now is way huger.
I think that he's a million times more brittle, though. I think this Stallone takes it over the top.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It looks like if you didn't have the reference of him getting punched in the face, it looks like just the sheer effort has made his nose bleed.
Fucking right.
Like fucking Stranger Things
like
or
when
something.
psychics. Yeah, exactly.
I never understand.
He did it.
I never understand that, because to do that move where you like kind of pull back and then go back, that means that you're essentially like giving up all of your momentum. Yep. So why doesn't your arm just go flying to the other side?
That's not how it works, man. Come on. You just
but look,
look. Oh, he had a little sportsmanlike conduct there.
Yeah, Dad, don't put your gross sweaty hat on me if you don't mind.
He's like, hey, he's always wanted to be defeated. Being the champion, he must be so relieved.
See, this
must suck. Sorry.
I'm just saying, I'm going back to my thing of getting the kid to talk him, like the grandfather, into coming here. Like, I think you tie up the story so much nicer, and maybe you get out what the fuck happened.
Here comes the cup.
See, I knew that we never...
It's got the front of his rig on there. They slapped it on. God.
That actually would be really funny if what they should have done is a tent, because now he's got his truck. Like, picture he buys back his other truck or whatever, and then he's got this new truck, and then you have the two, instead of like 10 years later, and you have the two trucks side by side. It's that thing as the hood ornament, and then the hawk on the other one, and you see it's him and his son driving the roads.
Oh, look at all them blonde arm wrestling hoochie mamas.
Now I truly understand. I didn't know, because it's the only thing that's televised in the world, that arm wrestling was a big deal.
What would the arm wrestling groupie chicks be called? If they're lot lizards.
Hand jobbers.
That's it. All the hand jobbers. Yeah. Fucking right.
Or the hand job army, because then it has arm in it too, but I'm not as proud of that one.
Gotta go with your gut.
Yeah. My instinct.
Oh, look.
That would have been...
Boom.
What do you think about that? He was like, Dad, I'm actually like West Point educated and stuff like that.
What?
I can pretty much do whatever I want. So, Hawkinson.
What I wonder. So you said they paid him $12 million.
It was somewhere.
How could you turn this down for $12 million?
But it also, like, once he like got his hands on it, like there's a story here to tell. Like,
yeah, they just told it. Okay.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, there's something that you're like, yeah, I could see that. Like, I could see a good movie being made out of this. Like, theoretically,
you could get like a good movie out of anything.
Yeah,
if you really wanted to, I guess.
But
the Snyder cut.
I do legit. Oh fuck! That actually looks like the. That looks like the not Rock Band, but Guitar Hero font. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, see this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's.
His name should have been spelled something wrong. Like, it shouldn't be Lincoln Hawk. It should have been like Linky.
Yeah.
Linky.
Licky Hork.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
I'm going through. So Jim Olsen, that's what I wanted to say. I think it was that lawyer guy. It's played by Michael Fox. That is the guy who is the reason that Michael J. Fox can't be Michael Fox.
No way.
So yeah, but I couldn't pick I knew he was an older guy, so I'm pretty sure it was that dude. Yeah, of all the names, I didn't see a guy who matched the Asian guy I was thinking about. Now I'm going through the stunts to see if that might be anybody.
Stunts, like arm stunt? Oh no, there was that like little car chase.
Yeah, there was a couple fights, a couple people punched. Helicopter pilot Ross Reynolds.
I need to look at this soundtrack up later. I'm gonna look on YouTube.
Look up the GooTube, baby.
YouTube.
Apparently, wherever he drives, no other cars are legally allowed.
He only takes this weird mountain run.
Yeah.
They need cologne, damn it.
Yeah. It's just he's just constantly delivering things to a bunch of fucking hill people.
Ding ding. The ding dings.
The ding dings, yeah. The
Tuscan Raiders.
They
need deodorant and fucking Brut too.
Yeah. There's a thing in Grand Theft Auto 5 where you'll run into people who, for whatever reason, need a ride. So like they'll be in trouble and you'll help them, and they're like, "Oh, can you drive me back to my house?" So you can do that, and if you have a choice after you've met these certain people, you have a choice. You can take them back to your house, and they'll usually give you something, or you can drive them up into the mountains and you can deliver them to a cult. Ooh. And then they kidnap them.
Additional catering by Pizza Hut.
Nice. So they just brought some
bunch of pizzas in, yeah.
Yeah.
And you could bring them to a cult and drop them off.
And it's hilarious. And then they have this whole cut scene where the guy's got a gun and he's like, get out of the car. And the person's like, oh. And they just go behind the thing. They're like, thanks a lot. And then you get like $500. And then they just like.
For kidnapping some poor person.
And the whole time you're driving too, they're like, hey, this isn't how you get to my house. And like, it's so well done.
5.
Yeah, that's 5.
The newest one.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
That is like. And
you can do so much shit in that game.
I've played through the game so many times, and I'll go through and I just stop playing the story. I'm like, I do the story parts that you have to do, and then I just drive around. And
oh my god, this song in the movie was performed by Frank Stallone.
Of course it was.
Performed by Asia, music by Giorgio Moroder.
Oh, there you go.
Big Trouble. Probably more George. Oh my god, I gotta check this out. Eddie Money.
So, and he wrote that song too. Kenny Loggins.
He did everything on air.
Oh, so there you go. He's all over this thing. Mind Over Matter by Larry Green. So yeah, this is
Sammy. I have to check this out so bad. And Eddie Van Halen.
And this is Larry Green who's singing right now. Giorgio.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah, he is in every single song. That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Johnny, my name's Georgie. He's like so like European too.
Oh, for sure.
The sounds of the 80s, the sounds of the future is the synthesizer.
That's why he had to drive around with Brute everywhere, because he was trying to mask the smell of Giorgio just being involved in this movie.
Smelly marauding.
Yeah. All right, guys, that is it for this one.
What a fucking awesome movie.
I haven't seen it one in so long, but it's a lot of fun to watch. I want to thank, and especially after we've been burned a couple of times in recent past.
Oh my god!
And so I'm pretty happy to have found one that holds up. In its way, like, don't get me wrong, it's a terrible movie, but it's an awesome movie at the exact same time.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, thank you guys all for listening. As always, find us at miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast@miscastcommentary.com. I'm on Twitter at JK Finley. We're at Miscast Podcast. Todd's at Miscast Todd. I really fucked myself up by doing those ones out of order. Instagram, I am at JK Finley. We're at Miscast Commentary. All the good ways. You can text us and call us and do all that good stuff. You can look up the number anywhere we exist. Go check out our TeePublic store. We got a couple new shirts there, and
nice shirts, pretty comfy.
Old favorites, and you don't have to buy them as shirts. You can get them as stickers, and they're only like $1.25. You can get them as pins now,
underwear,
buttons, and whatnot.
Not undies yet?
No, not undies yet. That's actually I'll forward that to them.
They don't make them like this anymore on the ass. Meaning the poop you're about to take. Yeah.
But for me, they always make them like this because I eat like a monster and it comes out of me like a different kind of monster.
It sure does say. Well, you scream like, oh, get out of me.
Die. All right, guys. For now, I say to you, we'll see you next week with another Coming Attractions episode. And we'll catch you next week.
If you're having any troubles, just take it over the top.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.